to vocabulary exercises. Vocabulary is as important, if not more, than grammar. Because in the writing test, you have to display a range of vocabulary. You have to show that you can use words alternatively, that the same word can have different meanings, different words along with it, which have the same meaning but the words are different. So if you do that, then you would have the knowledge of different words, and that would give a variety to your writing. You won't be repeating the same words over and over again, right? So you have to avoid repetition. You can't use the same word over and over again. So just check your writing. If you're using the same word, then try and see, does it have an equivalent word, what we call a synonym, word which has equivalent meaning? So try to put down a list of equivalent words and use them in order to bring in the range of vocabulary. So here we have an exercise in synonyms. You can practice more words also, more than what this exercise shows us. But let me give you an example. For example, if we have the word teaching, now instead of saying the word teaching again and again in your writing, because the subject is that which is about teaching children at home or at school. So instead of using the word teaching again and again, you can use synonyms like educating, instructing, guiding. So these are different synonyms that you can use which have more or less the same meaning as the word, the first word, teaching. So of course there will be a little bit of difference in each word, but still you can think about using them in order to bring about that variety. So you can do the other words also. You can write the synonyms of these words and then use them in your essay. Another part of vocabulary is changing the part of speech. Now, when we use a word in a sentence, we sometimes have to change that word. We can't use that word in the same form. We have to use that word in a different form. So perhaps we have to make a verb into a noun, or we may have to make an adjective into a verb. And these changes are brought about by either changing the word, some part of the word, or by adding a suffix to the word. So just for your information, suffixes are anything that you put at the end of a word. So it can be IZE, eyes, it can be IFY, iffy, it can be cation, 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 and so on. So there's a range of suffixes in English, and sometimes, you may actually put in the wrong suffix. So this is something that you must have practice in. For example, there is a noun society. Now, from society, you make an adjective social, because you use it before noun. For instance, a social problem. So that is, social is the adjective, problem is the noun. Then you say socialize. So you have added a suffix like eyes. And that is a verb, We must socialize with our classmates. Socialize, that's a verb. Then again, from socialize, we can again convert it into a noun. Socialization. So we can say socialization is very important. Okay, so this is how, according to the sentence we construct, we may have to change the word, and we have to change it in a correct way by putting the right suffix. So this is something that you probably need a lot more practice in, but at the moment you can do this exercise of changing the words. Competition,